I'm about to show you how I varnish an oil painting, and I'm about to varnish this new painting that I just finished. It's called The Night of the Pumpkin, and it's a small 5 by 7 inch oil painting, and I painted this on a board. It's about 3 millimeters thick, and I love these painting boards. They're by ampersand. And so next I'm just going to show you how I varnish this. And the varnish, it's a final coat that will protect the oil painting, and it will also unify the colors and bring back any dull areas in the painting and just give an even shine to the entire painting. So varnishing is always one of the most exciting parts of oil painting, because you can kind of see the whole painting come back to life and just see how vibrant the colors are after applying the varnish. I have all the tools I need for varnishing right here, and we'll start with the varnishing brush. I use this varnish brush by Gamvar, but you don't need to get an actual varnish brush. Just make sure that the hairs are very stiff on the brush, and I think it will work well. But this is just what I use. And next I need some kind of a container to put the varnish in before I put it onto the painting. So I've seen some artists, they pour the varnish straight onto the painting. I think that will work as well, but the way I do it, I just put the varnish into some kind of container and then kind of dip my brush into the varnish and wipe any excess on some kind of tissue paper, which I have here, and then just start applying it onto the painting. I will show you just in a few seconds how I do it. And lastly, I have the varnish. I like using Gamvar varnish. There are many different kinds of oil painting varnishes. You just pick what you like to use, but I like to use the one by Gamvar, and I usually pick the gloss finish. I have also this other one, which is the satin finish, but it's not as glossy as the gloss, so I just I think I prefer this, and this is what I'm going to use in this video. Now I've poured some of the varnish into this container. As you can see, I didn't put much because I don't need a lot of varnish to varnish such a small painting. And because I've used this brush before, it's very stiff because the kind of previous varnish has kind of dried on it a little bit, but that doesn't really matter because when I start varnishing again, it kind of softens up, so I'm not too worried about that. And now that I'm ready to varnish this painting, I try to make sure that there is no dust on the surface of the painting, and I'm just gonna dip the brush in the varnish and then kind of just use the tissue just to get off any excess. And then I'll just start applying. And I do this in kind of these like circular motions with the brush. Kind of go over the entire painting. And I can already see all the colors just coming back to life, and I love this part. Okay, I'm gonna use the tissue again. And I kind of do this to get rid of any excess. Kind of go both ways like this. I'm in my office. My cat is outside the door. I don't know if you can hear her voice, but she hates when I close the door. But she can't be here in this room at the same moment when I'm varnishing, because she's very curious and she's gonna want to see what I'm doing, and if she steps on this painting right now, it will be a disaster. So she's going to have to wait for just a few minutes. So what I did, I started with a circular motion, and then I kind of did like a horizontal and vertical wipes, just to get rid of, just to kind of like apply it evenly. And for this varnish, it usually takes about 15 minutes for it to become sticky. And I kind of just go over the painting a few more times, just with these circular motions, just to make sure that it's applied evenly throughout the painting. And now I have an evenly applied coat of gloss varnish, and all I have to do now is just wait for about 24 hours for the varnish to dry completely, and then the painting will be finished. And I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you have any questions about varnishing, please post your comment down below, and I will try to answer the best that I can. And thanks for watching.
Niin, olitko siellä ulkona? Oli. Oi.